think you mentioned, and I'll quote the book often, but on page 27, you say and you write the following. You say, grace forgives, but it also empowers. And what do you mean by it? Does it mean that our everyday walk and our everyday life is empowered by these rhythms of grace? Or is it that religiously we can only call upon grace once we ask for the forgiveness of sin?
Yeah, it's interesting for me if we think of broad, categories of theology. You know, when South Africans, and I come from the Afrikaner tribe mostly, you know, grace or genade a lot of times just get reduced to the forgiveness of sin.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the theological category is obviously justification, so we're justified by grace. And I absolutely believe in that. God initiates, forgives. But then God, I think, also invites us into an adventure of the big word, obviously, sanctification, which is the other part. And grace is as needed there as it is in terms of our forgiveness. And I think, you know, for me, the rhythms are ways in which we open our lives so that grace can enter also through our daily work, our daily lives. And in that way, you know, I was really influenced by a man named Dallas Willard, where he said, you know, that one of the things we should watch for is that, you know, we sometimes think grace excludes effort. And he always said, you know, grace is opposed to earning.
Yes.
It's not opposed to effort.
Very good.
And I think it's that part that I mean with, you know, that we need the grace of our everyday lives too. The spirit of sanctification, you know, it's also a work of God's grace.